Hey guys, it's Aubrey from Muttley Plans. I wanted to hop on here and do a monthly plan with me because it's July the 1st today, so I haven't even played in my pretty planner. You can probably tell that I'm a little sick right now. It's just an upper, I don't know, drainage or something like that. Anyway, but I did want to, play in my planner. So, what I'm gonna do is not be summer themed at all, truthfully. And I am going to actually plan my spread around this washi tape right here, which is on ramen. You got a little bit of edamame, some tempura shrimp, stuff like that. I love ramen. My favorite food is Thai food, but I will not ever say no to a good bowl of ramen either. And I'm not just talking about the cup-o noodles or, the kind that's like 50 cents per package. I mean like the legit ramen. Love it to death. But anyway, so gonna plan it around this. This washi tape specifically, I can't tell you exactly the name of it. I got it from a stationery store last March. A stationery store in Seattle, Washington. That's kind of something that my husband and I do frequently. Well, not frequently, but when we travel, we make sure we hit up the stationery stores. Like, it's a requirement, and it's a known requirement. And luckily, my husband is fantastic and is like, yeah, absolutely, we're gonna go to the stationery store. Are you kidding? And so, yeah, I always try my best to, pardon me, when I go to the stationery stores to get, the washi tape that isn't quite as that you can't really find readily online, or there's not a lot of it. I don't know if they would necessarily qualify as like as small makers or not, but those. And actually I want the actual ramen, so right there. But I think they're at least smaller than like if you get a roll of Scotch washi tape or something. But yeah, so that's where this went. So that was a long intro. I hope everybody's July is going well right now. All one day of it, I guess. I'll be honest, I set up my journaling pages already for, July. And in my setup page, and maybe I'll show you. Whoa, here we go. I put July, hello. Boy, do I hope you are nice. I would love to have smooth sailing from here on out. This year has been unreal. Which I'll get into it a little bit, but not too much, because we attempt to not trauma dump anyway. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully this month will be nice. Anyway, let's see. So for this month, there's a couple of things going on, but for the most part, thankfully, gracefully, I don't know, we are not, knock on wood, that busy, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, I would love for this month to be smooth sailing. July was for the, June. This is July. June, for the most part, was okay, but last week, so I don't know, if you've been here, then you know, I was part of the government contract cuts, whatever. Found that out in April, but then I immediately had another position on post. Like, some of my colleagues reached out and were like, hey, we would really like for you to take this position. And I was like, well, I'll be free. And so I applied, and we thought it was going to be all good and hunky-dory. And then last Wednesday, my colleague called me on a courtesy and was like, hey, so actually, like, I mean, the job is still yours, but, whereas we were able to kind of get a workaround and get people through hiring freezes before, we can't, that's not on the table right now. And so she was like, we can't, we don't know when we'll be able to pull you on board officially or anything. She was like, maybe it'll be November, maybe December. And I was like, well, the contract's done where I'm at. It's done August 31st. Like, that's the last day that I'll get paid at all. And so, that was a pretty big hit, because I had thought, oh, well, I'm super duper blessed, like, to have this opportunity pop up and everything, and then, and just be able to basically not miss a beat. But then, as it turns out, beats will be missed. And so, yeah. And sorry if you can hear any clicking or anything. My husband is gaming. If you are new here, then I'll go ahead and let you know. My husband and I do share an office space. He is a gamer. I am a journaler, and knitter and all of that. And our time together is, we call it together alone time, and we just share space. We love sharing space together, even if we're not doing the same thing. So that's what we do. And it helps. But anyway, yeah, so after that call, I was not worth killing. Or I was not worth anything the rest of the week, pretty much. But anyway, my husband and I, we are, if nothing else, we are a fantastic team. And we kind of took the next day, the Thursday, to brainstorm and just be like, okay, this isn't going to happen. What are our options? And one of the options that's very, very strong, and most likely going to happen, is I may be going back to school. So I am blessed. I have a part-time job as an athletic trainer at a local university. I do as a part-time employee. So I had my main job, my full-time job, right? But then, just for some extra money, I've been trying to pay off debt and everything. So for extra money, I did part-time, like, PRN work as an athletic trainer at a local school, a local college. And, that was honestly fantastic. And I do love it. and stuff, and it just so happens that, you know, I still have that PRN position, so not all is lost. I'm gonna put this under here. So, but yeah, I wasn't on my bingo card, but it's a very distinct possibility that I will be going back to school. So, and do I like school? No, I do not. I did my bachelor's and my master's back to back because I don't like school. And so I was like, how can I get out of here the fastest way possible? And I did it. Like, I had my objective, which was to become an athletic trainer and work in the military setting, and I did it. But now not so much. Anyway, or for the next 2 months I will. But anyway, so all of that to say, because I'm about to put on here tomorrow, the 2nd of July, I have an advising appointment. So, and you may be wondering, what are you going to school for? Well, I have my bachelor's and my master's already, but I'm actually going back to school to get prerequisites, most likely to go into a physician assistant program will be the goal. Whether or not I meet that or not is, God knows on it. But I am gonna go back and see how it goes. I don't know. But yeah, so I have an advising appointment at 12:15 to see. I've got, like, I'm lacking 4, maybe 5 classes. When I go online to look at the program that I want to go to, I'm lacking about 4 classes of prereqs, which isn't bad. And so hopefully I will, I'll be able to get those knocked out. But of course it's chemistry, biochem, and all of that, so we'll see. Anyway, so I've got my advising appointment at 12:15 tomorrow, the 2nd, and then let me push this up. I'm trying to be better about, like, having things in frame. And then there's actually a wedding that my husband and I are going to on the 20th of his cousins, but his family, also my family, is actually flying in early so that they can come see our house, because we've been here almost 2 years and they haven't made it down. So they're gonna come see the house, and then we're gonna go to Oklahoma City and see more of his family on Friday. And so yeah, they're gonna fly in. And I can't talk and write. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So, and then they will fly back out on Monday. The wedding is actually in Dallas area. So they're coming to see us in Oklahoma, and then we're all gonna go on Saturday to Dallas, and then we're gonna be heading back to our home in Oklahoma on Monday, and they'll fly out of Dallas back to Florida on Monday. So it'll be good to see them. We've had a series of unfortunate events this year, between my car breaking down unexpectedly and me having to get a new one, and then just a couple of different things. We haven't been able to make it to his family, and so it will, like, to see his family in Florida. And so I'm gonna look through, wonder where those are. Let me have to sneeze. Goodness. Anyway, but it'll be good to see them. Let's see if it's in here. I have some really cute vacation emojis. I just have to, maybe they're in this one. So, here we go. So it's not really vacation, but we are going places, so yeah, and I'll put go to okay. Oh, and this pin, sorry, this pin is my Hongdian N8 and the colorway maple. Great pin if you're wanting something that is low cost and a really good pin. This is your guy. This other one I've been using is also a Mahjong. No, that's a lie. A Hongdian. And it's the N7, and it's a good one as well. I like this one, just not as much as the other. The red ink that you see here is Diamine Burgundy Royale, and then the blue ink that I used up here, this blue ink, is Ferris Wheel Press Bluegrass Velvet. So just in case you're wondering, that's what those are. And then, so I'm not rude, this is Isabella, and let me see. Here it is. So this is one that I haven't had a whole lot. This is Vinta Isabella that I'm about to use, because I wanted something pretty and sparkly to mark that there is going to be a wedding. To be honest, I'm not a huge like wedding person. I know that sounds really bad, but it's just not really my jam. Anything that is like people-y is probably, you're not gonna find me, you know, there very long. But it is his cousin, and I do like his cousin quite a bit, so it'll be good to go there and support him and his new bride. So yeah. Oh, and this is my Franklin Christoph. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how that turned out, but we're gonna leave it anyway. So yeah, and then I had a few more things that I wanted to mark in here. So I am going to do that real quick. I'm probably gonna speed it up, and then I will come back to you. Okay, and then this here is my Gin House Century 100 in the colorway Guava. It is inked up with Van Diemen's Birds of a Feather Hummingbird Wing, which I really like. It is a shimmer ink, but it is a good shimmer ink. I'm actually contemplating getting a bottle. I'm just kind of, I don't know. Maybe I won't. We shall see. Okay. So, and that is, I guess I have 2 more things to put in, and then that's really everything I have to mark down in this monthly. So overall, not too shabby. Just gotta find a couple of dots. I think these will be fine. So not dots, but little bitty baby flags. Because my husband is volunteering. Actually, I think I want to do this one first. And then the 25th. And then I have one more because we are volunteering this Sunday at church. This seems like a good one. I know it's not very fun and exciting, but life is life. So alrighty, so here. Usually I put right here my goals. I think I'm still gonna do my goals. I actually did not do very well on my goals. I read 3 books, I think. So I blew past that, but everything else, it was like, you know, not happening. So unfortunately, I just haven't been very good at my goals. Maybe this month I will snap out of it. I'm just gonna take this Franklin Christoph with Vinta Isabella and go in and write in goals, because I don't think that I have a sticker that will go with it. Okay. All right. So, I decided to cut it down to 4 goals instead of my usual 6, because the last couple of months I haven't hit my goals, and so I don't want to keep on setting myself up for failure. So obviously I need to dial it back, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I still want to read at least 1 book. I want to start meditating well, I want to start actually doing Devo. I've been like kind of doing Devo at the end of the day, but it's been more like I read a chapter in the Bible, and or a verse, either or, and then that's it. So I want to actually be better about that. What else? I want to mow the lawn twice. I think that's obtainable. Add $100 to my savings. And that's my personal savings. Yeah. So there's that. What do I usually do down here? So I usually put like a little extra something something there. If I'm being very honest, I just want to be easy-ish on myself this next month, these next 2 months, August and July, because I'm heading for some pretty big changes, and truthfully, my plans and everything seem to be like, every time I get a plan, the rug gets ripped out from under me, and I have to redo everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be easy on myself. I'm just gonna have these 4, and if I get those done, that will be enough. I am planning to be still on schedule for all of my videos. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna put out for the 23rd. So far, I've been pretty good about the videos, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, this is it, guys. It's not a whole lot, but it's what I have for the month of July. Thank y'all so much for sticking around and listening to my rambles. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do like a slow-mo showing you it up close, but after that, that's gonna be it. If you like this, please hit the like button, maybe think about subscribing, but if not, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.